Welcome to episode 123 of the Preferred Experience podcast. I'm here with Tolley today. Tolley's coming up on about 2 years at CrossFit Preferred, and we're excited. I'm excited to have you on the show today and hear a little more about your story and what you've been doing. If you haven't worked out with Tolley before, you know that he's got an intensity that nobody has. I just see you pushing really hard, so it's really fun to see how well you're able to do and all that. But tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, where you grew up, any of that kind of stuff.
All right. I'm from here. I was always in sports, started with gymnastics, football, wrestling, track. I've always been into athletics and pushing my body. And once I saw CrossFit, it was done.
That's cool.
I knew I wanted to do it.
Yep. What kind of sports did you play?
So I started with gymnastics, played football, and then wrestled in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also participated in track and cross country a little bit.
Okay, it's making sense for me now why you're able to push yourself so well. All those would push you. Why do you like CrossFit?
The functional fitness part of it is something I've never seen before. Even in sports growing up, it was always about weight training, powerlifting, and once I left gymnastics, the functional element of all the training kind of went out the window. And once I saw how gymnastics movements were coupled with powerlifting and running, I was just really attracted to it. I missed all those movements.
That's cool. What did you do? What kind of things? How long have you been doing CrossFit now?
I joined the gym, like you said, almost 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But for a few years before this, I was kind of dabbling in it on my own, just doing what I could.
Mm-hmm.
And so seriously for 2 years.
Yeah.
Roughly.
That's cool. Well, when you first came in, we had comments like, how is he able to push himself so hard and all these different things, and it was really, people are excited about having you join and having a new person that brought some really good energy. It was cool to see. So you haven't been at any other CrossFit gyms. We talked about that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about the future in a little bit. We'll do a little foreshadowing for that. But so what do you think makes our gym different than anything you've ever done before?
It's definitely the community. The group of people that attend this place regularly are very hardworking, very friendly,
Mm-hmm.
make you feel welcome. I miss this place when I don't come for a few days. Miss the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm the same. It's like your other family. It's
Exactly.
fun to hang out with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And I like, we all both know I like to run and mountain bike and do all kinds of stuff
Yes, you
outside. And I used to be able to go out by myself for hours at a time, and now I get bored because I'm so used to working out with everyone and having like a fun crowd around,
I can get that.
you know. So still like to have some of that time, but that's totally what happened to me. I used to train a lot of triathlon, and I'd do most of my training by myself, and then I started doing this, and I'm like, man, that's boring. So it's been really fun to get to know people, like you said, and do that. Was there anything you were nervous or afraid of when you first started working out at our gym?
No.
Not really?
I wasn't, yeah. I just really felt like I fit in, and we have very good coaches, and they helped me out with my movements.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't afraid, but I did realize I had deficiencies in everything I did, which surprised me. Like power cleaning, for instance, I've been doing that for nearly as long as I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea I was doing everything wrong.
There's so many little things to remember.
It was humbling.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't afraid, but it really took me down a few pegs.
Yep. That's pretty normal. I at least for me, that's been my experience too. I'm constantly humbled in CrossFit, but I think that's kind of what keeps me excited about it, is there's always something to learn and get better at.
Always.
And let's see, what's something unique you could share about you that we don't know? We can come back to it too.
Well, I like to read. A lot of people don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Big nerd. I really like history and recreational reading. I like fantasy books.
That's cool.
Really dorky stuff.
We'd get along great.
Yeah, I didn't know
that either. That's cool. So I love learning different things, and I think I enjoy learning history of things too. It's fun.
I agree.
Sounds like we were talking before this, but he's listening to podcasts all the time. That's what I do too, and books and different things, and keeps me going throughout the day. So I have a lot of time at work with this and with the car lot that I do, just doing some menial things sometimes. So it's really nice to be able to listen to something and learn as I go.
Yep.
So
I'm on the same page.
Cool. Mm-hmm. So what is the most important thing to you in your life right now?
The people, family, friends.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it's definitely probably health.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to put out good energy and not harm anyone, try to be a good person.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Well, you definitely give off that vibe with everyone here.
Thank you.
So it's been fun. Whenever I see you, it's always like you brighten up the day. So it's fun to be able to work out with you. I don't get to work out with you in that many classes. I think we usually see each other in passing a lot of times, but you're always just so energetic and fun when I'm already dead from the class that I just finished. So it always helps. This is a question that Tirsa came up with. I was trying to get her down here, but we just had some things going on this morning. But she said, one thing that stands out to me about you is the intensity at which you approach every workout. What drives you to push so hard regardless of what the workout is?
One of the main factors would probably be the men and women around me who are pushing.
Mm-hmm.
But internally, I feel like the harder I push during the workout, it kind of cleanses me physically and emotionally. Like maybe the night before I ate some garbage, or I stayed up late, or even just watching some bad TV. I feel a little sullied and dirty.
Yeah.
So this is the way I just cleanse myself, I
That's
guess,
cool.
if that makes sense.
I like it, and it pushes you.
Yes.
I remember a workout from a long time ago. Somebody sent me a picture or a video of you, and we were doing a workout, and I think it had farmer carries in it, and you were just trying to hustle through it, and your shoe fell off, and
Oh, yeah.
you just kept going. So we have a picture of you without your shoe on, and you didn't let that stop you. So you just have this intensity that's awesome. It's really cool to watch.
Thank you.
What do you do for recovery?
Lots of water. I try to get my proteins in, and sleep. I've learned that if I have a few days in a row of hard workouts, not even 8 hours is enough. And that's probably my biggest challenge with recovery, is just getting enough sleep and a good quality sleep.
Yep.
That's it.
How many hours do you try and get?
I try to get 8.
Yeah.
But it can be a little less, and it can even be a little more, but we live in an apartment with 2 dogs, so I always got to get up early and take them out.
That's cool.
Sleep is the challenge.
Yeah,
and
I think that's the answer for a lot of it. There's a lot of people that try and get by in here without enough sleep, and that's something we're trying to push and teach a little more. It does make a huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely one of my biggest challenges, is trying to find that balance of everything and
You
get
get
that
it.
sleep in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. Do any stretching, any of that kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah. I stretch every day, foam roll every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm real big on mobility
Yeah, that's
and
good.
rolling out.
Yep. Certain amount of time or just whatever?
Not much, maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day.
Yeah, and it works for you.
Oh, yeah.
So that's been my other worst thing that I've had for a lot of years is just didn't take the time to stretch, and I'm paying for it now. So
Oh, man.
I was telling you, my feet, my calves are killing me right now, and so I'm trying to figure that one out. And my low back's been a little bit of a challenge for me over the years. So I started doing Go WOD recently, and it has I started with their 8-minute program, and that's made a huge difference.
Yeah.
And I went up, they have you test, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but they have you test your mobility, and I was an embarrassingly low 47% mobility score. And last week I went up to 57%.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep working it up. But my hips and my hamstring area, posterior chain, it's a little bit rigor mortis,
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure that out. But that's been helping me a lot with recovery. But it sounds like you have a good plan that you follow.
That's pretty much the only stretches I do.
Mm-hmm.
Is the posterior chain.
Yeah.
I just lay on the ground after I roll and, pull my legs into weird positions up over my head and stuff, and pops my back and
Yep.
keeps me loose.
That's good.
But I can feel it when I don't do it for a day, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You have to maintain.
Sometimes I miss Sundays just because I'm not in that mode of getting the workout in. And I notice it on Monday if I don't do it on Sundays. So you have some different changes coming up. What does the future look like for you?
So I will be moving to Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
New state, new environment, new CrossFit community, which I'm a little bummed out about. Actually, I'm a lot bummed out. I hope they're as close and tight-knit and just good people,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You guys set the bar high.
Thanks. Thanks. We have people that have moved out of state, and gone to different gyms, and we still keep in touch with them. So we hope you'll keep in touch with us too.
Oh, of course.
And just great friendships that have formed over the years. I had a guy last week that sent me a text, and he's just talking about how humbled he was at his CrossFit gym he went to. He hasn't been here in a couple years, but it was fun to talk with him, and he's a cool guy. So it's been a lot of fun getting to know a lot of different people, and especially you. And I'm excited for what you have coming, your changes you have coming. I think that's a big move. I've never done a move like that where I move out of state. Are there any? What are you going to be doing in Wisconsin? What's your plan?
Just hoping my current position will follow me there. I work from home, so there's a good chance that'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about employment. If not, I'm pretty good at getting work.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'll be joining a CrossFit gym out there immediately. Eventually, when I can, I'd like to start hunting and camping more. And I got all those lakes.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it'll be a cool area.
Lots of trees, lots of deer.
That's cool.
Opposite of here.
Yep. Cool. Anything else you want to add today, or?
I just want everyone to know that I really love this place. I'm going to miss it, and miss you all.
Cool.
That's it.
All right. Well, we appreciate you being on here, and thanks for sharing that too.
Thank you.
It's been really fun getting to know you. And I hear your birthday's coming up too, so happy birthday.
Thanks.
Yep. And thanks for being here today.
No problem.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you.